It provides passive motion, vibration massage, and it also includes heat. As a chiropractor, I feel very confident to recommend the DRHO MotionCiser for patients who are older and sitting for long periods of time.
Well, I have to tell you, I have not seen Dr. Ho in a really long time, so welcome back. We have not had on the MotionCiser since February when it sold out. And I remember doing it with you in February when it sold out, and I'm so tickled it's back. And it is the most interesting concept, I think, in the world.
I love it. Okay, right now, as we sit in this very cold studio, I love this thing because the heat therapy is warming up the bottom of my feet, it's warming up my toes. It just feels so good. Listen. If you sit for long hours every day, whether you do this at home or at work, you need the MotionCiser under your feet. Suzanne, we all know that when we sit for hours without moving our legs and feet, it's very uncomfortable. Your legs get heavy, they get tired, they just don't feel good. And it's also not healthy for you. But when you have the MotionCiser, it keeps your joints and muscle moving in a very gentle, continuous, passive motion without work, without effort, and your legs, your joints and muscle, they will feel good and comfortable every day while you sit. It is wonderful. I mean, in my clinic, I see people leg issues every day.
Yes, and you've seen thousands and thousands of patients.
I've been in practice for almost 35 years.
Yes,
and we now have our products in over 40 countries. So I visit all my customers and patients around the world. Yeah. I know what you need. I'm getting older. We just talking. I turned 64, almost 65. So, I need this product just like everybody else, okay? We all know we need to exercise, but most of us, getting all the exercise we need for our legs and feet is a big challenge. For our senior friends out there, you need this. Office workers, drivers, students, and for those of you who have health issues, mobility issues, where you cannot do active exercise, you need this.
Because
this can make you feel so good.
Explain to it what's happening. It's actually, you're getting active exercise sitting there right now.
Well, passive exercise.
Passive exercise,
okay.
Listen,
go ahead, take your shoes off first. Let's do it together.
This is really funny. I'm in these pointy boots, and my feet are crammed in these shoes. So I told Dr. Hope when we were in the break, I'm like, I couldn't wait to take these things off because my feet are killing me.
Well, that's one reason why you need the MotionCiser.
But I'm not moving, but it's moving my muscles. Okay, the heat. Oh, that feels so good.
Isn't that great?
Oh, the heat is so good.
I want you to experience that heat. This is deep, soothing infrared heat. It's just wonderful. Okay, now we're gonna turn it on. Now it's got this remote control, so you don't have to bend down. I just hit the remote control. Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
And that's it. It is so easy for you to use. There's no age limit, there's no fitness level limit. This is designed for everyone. Now, what this is what we call a passive motion exercise machine. What that means is you don't have to do any work. There's no sweating, there's no straining of your muscle, joints, or soft tissue, because the machine will automatically and continuously move your joints, the ankle joint, the hip joint, the knee joint. It'll continuously move and shake up all your muscle, your hip muscles, your quad muscle, your hamstring, your shin, and especially your calf muscle.
But it's making your legs work out.
It's giving you a passive motion movement.
And
movement is so important.
Right.
The body needs to move.
Yes.
We all know when we sit for a long time, we don't feel good. Just imagine this. If you have an old door with rusty hinges, you go, it doesn't want to move. But if you continuously move it back and forth, hopefully put some grease on it too, and then it's going to move okay. But if you don't move that door, those rusty hinges, they will get more rusty, and after a while, they just don't want to move at all. Well, that's like your body, your joints, and your muscle need to move. And with our current lifestyle, we all sit so much in the car, in the office, and as we get older,
at a computer.
Okay, when the weather's extreme especially, you tend to be stuck at home a lot of time sitting, okay? Now, one thing I love about this machine, you can use it during work, okay? You can use it in the office. You can use it while you're reading a book, okay? You can use it while you're watching your favorite TV show. It is effortless, and it's very quiet. You can even take a nap while you do it. That's my mom's favorite.
Did she fall asleep?
She will use this after lunch, and she will take a nap on this, like this. After lunch, I see it like this all the time. It is absolutely wonderful. If you really want to know how this feels, get this home and do this test. Okay, do this for about 20 minutes, okay? And then when you take your feet off, just take your feet off for a second.
Oh, it's like They're like tingling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the most strange but wonderful sensation at the bottom of your feet.
So
and that
good.
heat, it warms up the bottom of your feet, your toes, and it kind of rises up. It's just so relaxing. And you're gonna have the control right here. You got 10 speed. So now right now it's at low speed. So it mimics the motion of a slow walk. So your joints and muscle are moving nice and slow, nice and comfortable. Just keep everything feeling good and comfortable. But if you want a deep vibrational massage, you just turn up the intensity, the speed. Here we go, Suzanne, you ready?
And does it have an automatic timer?
Yes, okay. It'll turn off in 20 minutes, okay? But you can use it for as long as you like. There's no limit. Okay?
Yeah, you can really feel it.
I love it, okay? And you can look at, okay, if I just put my leg in a certain spot, you can actually see the movement, okay? Look at even your pants are shaking.
My pants literally are, literally my knees, my thighs are shaking. And it actually is doing everything from the toes all the way up to the
Well, put your
hips.
hands on your legs.
Yeah, watch this. Look at my fingers.
You can feel it, okay? You can put your hand on your hip. You can feel the movement in your hip joint, the hip muscle, especially the knee.
Here, you guys do me a favor. Can you zoom in on my fingers?
Yeah.
Because this is clear up to my knee. And you think, now, look at that. Look at that. Look how wild that is. And here's what I can read that amazes me. It moves your joints and pumps your muscles.
Yes.
So, what's the other way of pumping your muscles? Getting out and walking, having to move, lifting weights, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Pushing on big weight machines, whatever. This is literally moving your joints and pumping your muscles. And all you do is sit to let it work.
Hey.
That is amazing to me.
I love active exercise, but we also need passive exercise.
Right.
Because we sit. We cannot do active exercise for many hours a day, but you can sit many hours a day and use the MotionCiser under your legs and feet. Let me use a little demonstration.
Is there too much using it? Let's say you sit at the desk all day long, you're at your home office. I mean, can I use it multiple times a day, or do I even
You know
need
what?
to?
I love to play basketball.
Yes, you do.
Okay, I play almost every day, and at my age, I always get so uncomfortable after I play.
Right.
And I would use this like for the entire day at the office, so I can play again that
The
night.
next day. Okay, got it.
Let me show you this.
That's
okay,
awesome.
I got a bag of water, just plain old tap water here. This will show you how the MotionCiser at various speed can move your joints to shake up your muscle and to agitate the fluid dynamic inside. So at low speed, it's simply a slow walk, very nice and comfortable. At high speed, I'm gonna turn up. Woo! You see?
Look at the water
now,
popping.
It's a deep vibrational massage that's very soothing. And you can feel that vibration, that soothing sensation from your toes all the way up to your knees, up to your hip. Your entire leg and feet will feel so wonderful. Now, Suzanne, I want you to do another test. In fact, you can do this test when you get home. Put one leg on the MotionCiser and the other one on the floor, like you normally do.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Can you now tell the benefit?
It's huge.
Huge difference.
Yes, huge difference.
Okay,
Yeah.
when you get this home, okay, if you don't have to believe anything I say, just try this test. One leg, like you normally do on the floor, not moving too much, so it's probably gonna feel tired and heavy and uncomfortable, when you sit. And the other leg on the MotionCiser, and feel how refreshed that feels. Your joints are moving, your knees are moving, your hips moving, on all the muscle, the calf muscle, shin muscle, quadricep, hamstring, they all moving. And you know what? It moves in that small amplitude, a really small range of motion, so your feet's not like bouncing all over the place. So that means you can work, you can read, you can watch TV, you can even take a nap this, because it's very quiet.
Oh, it really is amazing. I'm so tickled it's back. So here's what happened. You were back here in February with it.
That's right.
It completely sold out in February. We've got it back today for the first time. So it's been a ton of months. Like, it takes a long time to get this back. And first time we're airing it since he's sold out in last February. So here's what I want you to try. And then I guess we're going to go to a tape real quick here in just a second. But get this at home. You have 30 days. You will feel a difference the minute you put your feet on it. You can feel it just sitting here. And when you go to take your feet off, that tingling feeling. And notice what's happening. I'm going to put my hand all the way up here. Do you see how my fingernails are actually jiggling up here? That's because it works all the way up to your hip. Now, you got to listen to this. This is what's crazy. It's going to move your joints and it's going to pump your muscles. So for those of you who maybe thought, oh, I'm going to get that little thing that I bike pedal, that's hard to do and still concentrate on working. This, you just put your feet on it. You will not be distracted from your normal work. Or if you have somebody who's sedentary and has to sit all day long because they might be a little older or having some problems, nothing's easier than this. You just put your feet on it, and guess what? That whole lower body area is getting your joints moving and your muscles pumping. That is amazing without having to physically go work out. Dr. Ho, if you don't mind, we're going to go to tape, and then we'll come back to you. Is that all right? So here's Erica. We'd like to hear what she has to say and her results by using it.
I lead a really active life, or at least I try to. When I used the MotionCiser for the first time, I was completely impressed. The vibration feels like a massage. It's incredible. There's like a heating element in it, and it's very relaxing. After a session with the MotionCiser, I feel completely at ease. I feel completely relaxed. I usually use the MotionCiser after a tennis match or after I've gone for a run. It's great to help me unwind. I love it.
When I opened the box, I looked at it, I wasn't sure, what is this gonna do for me? I plugged it in, put my feet on it. I felt that was special. I was surprised. It really is a nice, relaxing feeling. The vibrations really go up and down the leg, and it helps, it feels good. In addition to the vibration that you could change, there's also some heat, and it really is amazing. It sort of soothes the bottom, warms up, relaxes the muscles, and it's a nice feeling.
The heat, 10 level of speed. We combine that passive, continuous movement in your joints, your muscle, and the deep heat rising from your bottom of your feet. You're gonna feel so good. You're gonna feel comfortable, relaxed, and at ease. And I highly recommend this for anyone who sits for hours a day. Our senior friends out there, you need to use this. You're gonna experience wonderful sensations every day when you sit. Office workers, okay, students, drivers, and all those you who work hard on your legs all day. If you exercise, play sports, walking, standing, or working your feet, when you come home, you want to have the MotionCiser there so you can relax and refresh everything. So you're gonna feel so good. Look, Donna's sitting here, doing work in her office desk. She can use this while she's reading, working on a computer, watching her favorite TV show. And listen, it's very quiet. It will do not disrupt your usual work. And some people actually take a nap, like my mom. She would take a nap while using this. It is really good. And the thing is, you are in full control. With this little remote control, you don't have to bend down. There's 10 level speed, so by pressing the plus button, I can increase the speed. Donna, you like the high speed or the lower speed?
High speed.
High speed, okay. Now the high speed gives you like a deep vibrational soothing massage. The lower speed mimics the slow movement of walking. Now what it'll do, it'll move the ankle joint, rock it up and down. It'll move the knee joint and the hip joint. At the same time, we're activating, shaking the quad muscle, the hip muscle, the hamstring, the shin, and the calf muscle. And when you get the muscles moving and the joint moving, it's gonna keep your legs and feet feeling good and comfortable every day while you're sitting, okay? Now, let me again use this water bag to show you. Okay, actually, before I do that, Donna, put one foot on the ground. Now, you tell me which leg feel better.
Oh, this one.
This is the test you must do at home. Just, put one foot on and the other one on the ground, and you'll see the tremendous comfort, the tremendous good sensation you get when your feet is, when you have the MotionCiser under your feet. Now, let me show you this here. This is just a bag of water. It shows you the rocking motion, okay, of the MotionCiser. We have to move the joints, move and shake the muscle, and agitate the fluid dynamic inside your legs and feet. So imagine how good you will feel when you sit with this, okay? Listen, our body is a mechanical machine. We make with muscles and joints and nerves, etc. Our muscles and joints need to move, okay? If you don't move, it's very unhealthy and it's very uncomfortable. A lot of you sit all day and your legs feel heavy, they're tired, okay? They're uncomfortable. But if you sit with the MotionCiser under your feet, you're gonna feel good all day long while you sit. Just try it. It's good for everyone, regardless of your age or your fitness level. And I suggest you get two, one for the office and one for home. Not only that, get one as a gift for your grandparents, your mom and dad, your spouse, anyone you know that sit for long hours or who have tired feet from doing everyday activity. They will love you for it.
Well, I think so, Dr. Ho, anybody who's rather immobile. Because remember, if someone's at home and they're not moving around, they are not getting their muscles moving. They're not getting the joints moving. So if you know someone who's unfortunately kind of really limited in their mobility, I think this is a must-have, and I'm gonna explain how you can do that. Right now, this is so exciting. We're $70 off the regular price, Dr. Ho.
Wow.
$70 off. This is normally almost $300 here on HSN, and that's an amazing value. Thank you for doing that. Here's what you won't get after tomorrow. You also will not get the flex pay. Our 5 Flex is only through the weekend. And while I have maybe 500 total left now for the whole weekend, that 5 Flex ends tomorrow. So if you use a major credit card, you can get this home for $43.99. Not only are we $70 off, not only do we have 5 Flex only through tomorrow, but we also have free shipping. And this isn't a box of earrings, okay? It's a pretty nice size box. So you're actually saving on the shipping as well. So that's substantial when you add the shipping to this. Do we know how much the shipping normally is, Brandon? Yeah, well, here, pop it up. So what is it? So add that to the 70. So now we're $70 off. We save another 50. So we're $85 off, and we're giving you 5 Flex, and that's only through tomorrow. So that little magic combination of the 5 Flex, the free shipping, and the price savings, you got to get it right now while we have only a couple hundred left. This sold out in February completely. And think about it, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. It took you almost 6 months
we
to
have
get
been
it back in
sold
stock.
out across Europe for the last, 6 months or more now.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
And
this
here
thing,
too.
the reviews online are incredible. And thank you so much for leaving your review on hsn.com. Really appreciate your
What's
time.
the reaction normally like from people?
See, one story I love on HSN review is that the lady bought it for her husband. And her husband just think this is the best thing, and she felt she really helped her husband just because she got this for him.
Wow.
So this really is one of the most perfect gift you can give to someone who sit all day and with a tired feet, because this makes you feel good, and it's a really good value buy. Why? Because you're gonna use it. Listen, you put this under your desk, under your favorite chair. Oh, by the way, look, there's a little handle here. So what most people do at home, they put under their favorite chair, and they just pull it out. Right. And look, it's solid, it's very quiet, it's good engineering. It'll give you years of service, okay? This is not just a simple machine. It's got special technology inside that give us smooth, continuous movement. It's made to move and move and move for many years, because when it moves, it'll keep you moving, and that's our goal, okay?
It totally does, yeah. And a lot of times when people think, oh, wait, I love this. Talk about using it on your calf area, Doc, if you will.
Oh, yeah, I mean, listen, at the end of a long, hard day, especially the type of person that tend to stand all day, walk all day, or work on your feet. Well, when you come home, just put your legs up. Okay, the benefit of raising your legs. And you can move the muscle, move the joint, just for a nice, deep relaxation massage. It just feels good. You can do this on your bed. I have one set up at the end of the bed here. I usually do this before I go to bed, because I actually read an article that people who live a long, healthy life, they always soak their feet in warm water, in hot water, before they go to bed. So I got the heating plate under my MotionCiser here. So I want to keep my feet nice and warm before I go to sleep. I get cold feet all the time. I get cold feet in the wintertime, obviously. And in the summertime, a lot of people got air conditioning very high, and my toes get so cold. When I put my feet on this, my toes warm up, my feet warm up, and I got very happy feet. So you're going to really enjoy this heat with the continuous passive motion in your muscles and joint. It just feels so good and so relaxing. I'm gonna go back to Donna here, see how she's doing. Hey, Donna, how are you enjoying this? It is so easy. That's the beautiful thing. You don't have to do any work. It does all the work for you. No straining, no sweating, okay? You're just gonna enjoy a wonderful, deep vibrational massage.